right, quick question. How many tools are you paying for in your coaching business right now? I ask because you may have 3 to 4 different tools that do basically the same thing. And now you're spending more money just to make your business even more complicated. So today I'm going to help you figure out exactly what you need, what you probably don't, and where you can start simplifying. Hey coach, I'm Sha-day, and I teach coaches how to simplify the tech stuff so they can make more money. Now, the glaring issue at hand today is you're using multiple tools that do the same thing. And to figure out what to get rid of, first we need to go over what is essential to having a successful coaching business. There are 5 essential categories of tech tools that you're going to need, and so I'm going to share those with you today. Here's my behind the scenes tech framework, and this is actually what we go over in day 1 of my Systems That Sell 3-day challenge. I'll link the replay to it in the description below this video. And so the 5 categories of tech tools that you need are, first, a calendar scheduler, a payment processor, a contract signer, a video platform, and a CRM, which is a customer relationship manager. And that's going to be how you manage all the details of your client or clients. And so right now, what you may be using for these different categories are maybe Calendly for the calendar scheduler. You may be using something like Wave Apps for the invoicing / receiving payments from your clients, DocuSign for getting your contracts electronically signed. You're probably using Zoom to meet virtually with clients, or you might be meeting in person, but a lot of people meet on Zoom these days. And then finally, for a CRM, I know my face is in the way a little bit, but for the CRM, you might just be using a spiral notebook to keep your client notes, which is totally fine. Eventually, you can upgrade to some actual software to keep everything together electronically. And so here is how you can simplify and actually streamline your tools to make sure you're not duplicating tasks with different tools, and really narrow down how many you're using and therefore how many you're paying for. My favorite way to recommend to do this for coaches is to use my favorite tool, Paperbell. Paperbell is an all-in-one tool that handles payments, scheduling, contract signing, and the client management CRM portion for your coaching business. And so when you look at the 5 different categories that you need, you can see that you can eliminate Calendly if you're using that and switch to Paperbell because it already has a scheduling feature inside of it. If you're using an outside contract signer, you can eliminate that because Paperbell has that feature as well. And if you're using a spiral notebook, you can upgrade and start using Paperbell to keep track of how many sessions your clients have, who's paid, who's signed, all the things inside of the Paperbell CRM. Now, you will still need a video platform like Zoom, or you can also use Google Meet, which integrates with Paperbell. And then you will still need a payment processor. However, you will not have to send any more invoices because Paperbell has a connection with either PayPal or Stripe. So when clients sign up to work with you, they just need to enter in their credit card details, and then your payments get processed through PayPal or Stripe. If you're trying to decide between one or the other, I would personally go with Stripe just because you can offer payment plans with Stripe when you're using Paperbell, but not currently with PayPal. I literally just figured out how to make myself smaller in the corner, so now you can see the full picture in case you were wondering. Side note, if you've been following me either over in my Facebook group or on the community tab here on YouTube, you would have seen that I got a new MacBook Pro, and so I'm using new software and all that and getting it all together. So I'm so glad I learned something new today and how to get my little square down there. So I hope you found that helpful with figuring out what to get rid of in your coaching business as far as how you run the back end of it with the different tools that are available. If you want to test out Paperbell, I will leave my link below this video to get signed up and get your first client free. And if you're realizing that there are some gaps behind the scenes in your coaching business, be sure to check out my Systems That Sell Challenge replay. I will show you how to simplify your tech, your client onboarding, and your sales system systems so that you can make more money and not have all this tech overwhelm. I will link that below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.